What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm about to be doing my hair, but I'm about to do a short reaction on the Baddies USA episode 4. Okay, so first I want to jump into it. I'm gonna backtrack to 3 and 4, because I'm just doing it like that. Okay, so first things first, what I noticed on the show is, from watching the show and the episodes that I've seen so far, Scotty has not been mentioned too much, and I've noticed that Natalie has not really said anything too much to Scotty on this last episode. So those of y'all that don't know Baddies USA, it is on Zeus Network. You can look up that. Go on there, check out the episodes or whatever. It's a new season, new Baddies USA. It's old cast, new cast, Bad Girls Club, all type of stuff there. So, yeah. So I just want to get into it. Okay. So what I've noticed from the first episode to the 4th episode, the first episode, second episode was like basically, Scotty was telling everybody that she's pregnant. Congratulations again, Scotty. I already said my thoughts already on that aspect. Now, as far as the 4th episode, I've noticed that Natalie is in and out, and then also she did do like a show, but I've noticed that Natalie has not said anything too much to Scotty. I don't know if nobody's noticed that. Like, I don't know why they did that this episode. I don't know if whoever's editing the videos are doing that on purpose to make Natalie look weird, which you never know because these things are edited. Okay, so they might just be doing that to make Natalie look weird. You know what I'm saying? Because out there on the streets is that Natalie messed with Lemmy before and she's upset because Scotty is pregnant by Lemmy now. That's word on the street. But that's allegedly. We don't know that. We don't know if that's true or not. Okay, that's allegedly. So anyway, I just noticed that Natalie has not been really paying attention to Scotty too much. And also what I've noticed is when she had called Tommy and Rolly to take over, why are you calling Tommy out of all people, knowing that you and Tommy had beef before? Every time Tommy comes on the show, it's beef with you, okay? Beef with you, Rolly, whoever else. So why are you nominating, if that's the case, because this is what nominating is, why are you nominating Tommy and not Scotty? I don't understand that, because Scotty's been there for you. Scotty works with the girls. When Natalie is out doing her little whole thing or whatever she got going on, because everybody knows that allegedly that she's cheating on her husband. Everybody knows this, allegedly, okay? They even have proof that Natalie is out here messing with other men while being married. And while she's supposed to be while she's supposed to be baddies and shit, spending time with the girls, being with the girls, she don't even pay attention to them girls, I heard. It's Rolly and Scotty that be in the house with them girls and mentoring them girls and getting to know them girls. Natalie don't know them like that for real. She just come around. Like, when did that even start happening, Natalie? Like, I don't get that. Like, you running out, you doing what you got to do. But then again, like, the people who are there for you, that's taking over baddies when you're not around, you don't even want to give them credit. You nominated Tommy. What does Tommy have to do with anything? Even though Tommy is a baddie, and I like Tommy, don't get me wrong, but Tommy's not up here. You could tell she's gone. Tommy is gone. She ain't got it like that. Why is you nominating this girl? Why? When Scotty was there for you the whole time. I like felt some type of way, because I'm like, damn, and I know Scotty felt some type of way too. Like, bitch, what you mean? Like, I've been here for you. I've been getting to know these girls. I've been in the house with these girls. I'm supposed to be your best friend. I'm supposed to be kicking it where you kicking it at. You feel me? Like, and you leaving me in charge with these girls, and I got this big legs picking on me, but we're going to get to that point because that's over with. I got this big legs picking on me and shit while you out running and doing what you doing while I gotta be here with the girls. That's not fair. I feel like Scotty definitely should have been nominated with Rolly. Rolly deserved that. Don't get me wrong. Rolly deserved that to the fullest, just like Scotty does. Because Rolly and Scotty has been there for Natalie when Natalie is out doing her thing. Simple. So now we're gonna backtrack, because the episode number 3 is when a part of Krishan and Tasiki got into it a little bit as far as the grape situation. And this is my opinion on it. At first, I thought that Krishan was lying for attention. And the reason why I thought that is because I'm like, she see her sister getting limelight now, and Krishan wanted to be the one that brought it. That's my opinion, okay? But now that I'm thinking and looking into this, I don't know, Tasiki, it's kind of strange. The behaviors that you're doing is giving that you did that to that girl. That you made that girl allegedly lick your, you made her do that. Is what it's giving. Whether y'all was playing house, whatever y'all was doing, I feel like that definitely happened. This episode right here clarifies that you had that going on with your sister. Simple as that. And like I said, she was 12 allegedly, Krishan was 7, okay? But the thing about what I don't like with Krishan, let me tell you what I don't like, okay? You was rolling with your sister because I seen y'all in pictures before. She was there with you for track. You was living in her house, taking care of you. Your mama was this, your mama was that. So she was the one that was taking care of you, allegedly, okay? You came up with her. You brought her onto the Blueface. You in love with Blueface, whatever show that is called or whatever. You brought this girl onto the show, okay? The thing about it is, if you had family issues like that, you should have kept that outside of the show. Why would you bring that to the show? Like, did they pay you extra to say that in the show to, like, put your sister down or something? And that's what I don't get, because like I said, I honestly think that Tasiki did it. But what I don't like with Krishan is, you should have never brought that to the show. You should address that with your sister off camera. Like, hey, I'm still feeling some type of way about what happened when we was playing house and this and this and that. Don't bring it to the show, because now publicly everybody knows that your sister did that to you. And I honestly believe that she did it. The way how she was throwing tantrums on the ground, holding her head, buffing at Krishan, walking up to her, whispering to her, that's fishy. All the way fishy. And I believe that she definitely did that shit. She was a kid. Maybe she didn't have sense. And everybody is saying, hey, you're 12 years old. You know right from wrong. You're 12. You already starting to be a preteen. You about to be a teenager. You already liking boys. You already experimenting. Why are you having your 7-year-old sister do that to you is the question. Clock that. So that's what everybody is thinking. Like, hey, this girl knew, that right from wrong. They ain't trying to hear that shit. And to me, I believe it. Maybe somebody did that shit to Tasiki, because a lot of people are saying that family is very nasty. They got a lot of secrets in the closet. Everybody is saying that. So, and I should do something on Krishan and Tasiki away from Baddies. I might do another video on that, trying to break down what's going on, because at first, like I said, I honestly believe Tasiki, like, she didn't do it. Krishan was just doing this. I don't know why she started acting like this, because they were saying that, oh, Tasiki allegedly slept with Blueface, so that's why Krishan is trying to publicly humiliate her. We don't know what it is, but all I know is, from this episode scene, she did that. She did that. She did that. It's nothing to it. It's nothing to it. She did that, y'all. She did that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into that. Okay, as far as Dolly, the way how Dolly came, it's just like, we already know what you're doing, Dolly. We know what's going on. You not friends with Summer, so you trying to get cool with Kokilla. We know what's going on. We're not doing that. You feel me? Kokilla ain't having that. And I agree with her. 100% agree with her. 100%. Because, like, what is really going on? Like, literally, what is really going on, Dolly? Like, stick to what you were doing. You was being a mean girl, so you should keep that up throughout the season, because you're going to get boring. I can already tell. You're going to get boring. On to the next. As far as Summer, I feel like Summer, I don't know, I kind of feel Summer a little bit, because it's just like, You came onto the show with me. We talked. This is what Summer said. We talked about what we were going to do for Baddies USA. Okay? We said that we were sticking together. Ain't no one whatever the hell Dolly talking about that don't make no sense. Y'all the big three. She fight, y'all fight. It's been like that. Even Lex picking on Scotty for Summer. It's been like that. So what is really... I don't understand why y'all not sticking up for her when it come on to Krishan and Tasiki. It's giving scary. It's getting corny. It's getting fake. And that's exactly why Summer feel like that. Summer don't want to be friends. And then you got Lex crying boo-hoo tears or whatever. I just don't... I don't know, Lex. It's giving that you definitely munched on that girl's kitty cat. And that's why you crying so bad. Now she's kicking you to the curb. Goodbye. Because that's exactly what Summer's doing. Summer ain't playing with them. She like, I don't want to be friends. Bye-bye. You can have sympathy for me across from over there. Like, I'm not thinking about y'all. And that's what's killing Lex. You should have never munched on that girl's private parts. Girls like Summer, you don't mess with. Okay? You should have stayed with your girlfriend. I thought you had a girlfriend, Lex. Why? What is going on with these people when they start getting fame and they start getting money? They want to turn on who they had before. I thought you had a girlfriend at home. Stay with your girl. That's who you came with. Stay with your girl. That's what these people don't understand. You need to stay who you came with. And then again, we're going to touch on Krishan again because I don't know what that was, but whatever. Okay, so anyway, they had like auditions or whatever. And I'm surprised that they're having auditions. I don't know if Natalie is trying to do it like how Jocelyn is doing her stuff. How Jocelyn got the girls in the cabaret and how they got to go to rehearsals and all of this extra shit, because I never knew Baddies do rehearsals. What are they rehearsing? The music that they already know? These girls already do music. They already perform. So why are we at her rehearsals right now? Is the question. Baddies don't do that. Y'all go out to clubs. Y'all fight. Y'all do this. Y'all don't. I never seen y'all do rehearsals ever. So that's something new to the show. But as far as I noticed that when they were all doing rehearsals, I noticed that, you know, Cold Killer went first, which that's cool. But what I've noticed is that when Cold Killer was done doing her thing and Tommy was like, oh, that's definitely a good opening act, Dolly came with her riding ass, came over there talking about, oh, you just saying that because you don't like Tinka. First of all, Tommy be off PALLS. She don't know what's going on. She just hearing Cold Killer shit. She vibing with that and she ran with that. She don't know nothing about Tinka. And then didn't you just fight Tinka? Like, what's going on, Diamond? Not Diamond. Oh my God, Diamond. She not even on the show. Excuse me. What's going on, Dolly? Like, it's giving you're mixed up. You wishy-washy. You just fought this girl on a sprinter or a bus. And then now you coming over here talking about, oh, you just saying that because you don't like Tinkerbella. Tommy don't know nothing about that. Like, you just trying to, I don't know where you're getting, I don't know what she was getting with that, but it's like, sit several seats back. Actually, go home. Go home. Okay? Go home. We don't need you here because you weak as hell. Weak. So anyway, I had noticed that they only played Biggie shit, Krishan stuff, and a couple of other girls, Gretchen and a couple of other girls. They was cool or whatever. But I noticed that you know, DJ Sky, when they was giving out the chains or whatever, and DJ Sky didn't, I guess, Natalie was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna give the last chain, you know, to Tommy, da-da-da-da-da. DJ Sky go flying out, talk about she should have got a baddie chain. Sky, you're not a baddie. You're not a baddie. They never casted you on baddies, ever. You always been a DJ. So why do you want a baddie's chain? You DJ for big people in California. So why are you pressed about a baddie's chain when you could go get a DJ Sky chain? I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, why are you pressed about the chain? That shit just looked stupid to me. Don't do that again. You just embarrassed yourself. You're not a baddie. You're not a baddie. You're a DJ. They only called you on the show to DJ. And to be honest, I only think that they called you on the show to DJ this time is because Krishan was on the show. So, I don't know what's going on, but Sky, you're not a baddie, okay? You're not a baddie. You're cute. Don't get me wrong. Sky is cute. But she's not a baddie. She's never been casted on Baddies. She's always came with Krishan as the DJ, to me. My opinion. Always on the show with Krishan. Give your thoughts in the comments. I don't know how you all feel about that, but me, she's always been a DJ. On to the next. So I noticed that, you know, DJ Sky's playing Vibe from Krishan, and Krishan ain't feeling that shit. And I guess Krishan lightweight embarrassed her. And the thing about it, Krishan, is like, you always do that to the people that you came with. And that's the problem that I have with you. Oh, she's acting weird. She's doing this, she's doing that. Like, girl, shut the hell up. Because if that was your friend and you came with her, you should have talked to her off camera about your disagreements. Now, I can understand you probably got irritated because she was playing Vibes and you wanted to play your godly music, which nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing is wrong with that. But you know that these are baddies. They had a problem when Whoa Vicky was coming up here talk about Jesus, God, this and this. They sent her home. So why do you get a pass for doing that? If you know this is baddies, you know what they want to hear. They want to hear Vibe all the time. Why is you playing Yahweh? Which is nothing wrong with her song. I like Yahweh, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't have anything to do with Baddies. Since you're on Baddies, I don't get it. So I guess she got mad at DJ Sky about her slipping up with the songs. And she lightweight embarrassed DJ Sky. You could see DJ Sky's face. But to me, I feel like DJ Sky already embarrassed herself when she walked out that door for that Baddies chain. Okay? Because if I'm a DJ and I DJ for big people in California and I got big names on top of my list, I'm not about to be crying over a Baddies chain knowing that I'm not a part of the Baddies cast. And then every time you come on Baddies, you get beat up. So it's like, I don't know. Last time you was on Baddies, Anna beat you around the fucking yard. Around the yard. Anna beat you. And then the next episode, I see that Anna punched her in the face again. And all I see is DJ Sky holding her face. Stop trying to be a part of the Baddies. You're a DJ. DJ for the Baddies, go home. You should have never even been on the bus. We're going to talk about the bus situation. You should have never even been on the bus, sis. You not a baddie. Okay? So anyway, that's gone or whatever. You know, and I had noticed that, you know, everybody's on the bus. They finally got their bus. They finally gave Scotty a little, oh, the bus is cute. It's about to be lit, this thing. And to me, I honestly think that Scotty needs to go home. You're pregnant. You should not be around the Baddies. You don't know who like you. You don't know who got it out for you. Any one of them hoes could turn on you and kick you right up in the stomach. They don't care. He needs to go home. It's not safe for Scotty to be there. It's just not safe. Why are you there pregnant? And I don't get what is going on with Lemmy. Like, you should know to tell your girl to stay home. She's pregnant. Give her the money that she needs. She don't have to be on Baddies. And then Natalie is practically ignoring her. Natalie ain't say shit to Scotty the whole episode. The whole episode. And I don't know if they're trying to do that because, you know, all of this is edited. So we don't know what is being done. And then also, I want to touch bases on Tavy and Tommy. So I see Tavy overly, and don't get me wrong, I like Tavy. I mess with Tavy. But I see her overly humping on this other girl. I don't even know her name. I just know that I see her a lot. I don't know her name. I forgot. Don't get me wrong. If y'all watch the show, y'all know who I'm talking about. Tavy's over here humping her, doing her in, grabbing her neck, humping the front, humping the back. I don't know what Tavy was doing, but you could tell that she was just doing a lot. I don't know if she was drunk. I don't know what was going on, but the most a little bit. And I guess Tommy was like, damn, you know, my nigga Tavi always hitting shit from the back. She DMX or something like that. And I guess Tavy felt some type of way because Tommy called her Tavi. So I guess Tavy had felt some type of way. Like, what? DMX? You comparing me to a nigga? But the way how you humping her, the clothes that you got on is giving DMX, okay? Tommy could have never said it better. The clothes that you got on is giving DMX. I don't know what was... Are you a baddie or are you... I don't know what is going on, Tavy. You supposed to come baddie. You already look... I wouldn't say Tavy's ugly, but she's not all that. You already can transvert whatever. You can already roll into being a dude. You need to have the right wigs. You need to be on par. You need to have the right clothes, the right makeup. You should not never come in there. You ain't look ugly, but you damn sure looked like a nigga. So I would say DMX. Tommy ain't lying. You feel me? And then the way how you humping that girl from the back, you choking her from the front, humping her from the front, it's giving DMX. So I don't feel why Tavy should be offended. And then also on the bus, how she started flipping out on Tommy or whatever. But then again, it's like Tommy can't overdo some shit. Like, you already said that the first time. Why did you have to bring that back up? And then all of a sudden, Tommy like, who got problems with me? Everybody knows that this girl is on some type of... You already know that she's on some type of rugs. You already know she is. So why... I don't even know why pay attention to Tommy, to be honest. And then we're going to get to Krishan and DJ Sky. DJ Sky, why are you on the baddie bus? You're not a baddie. You are a DJ. You should have been pulling up in your own whip, wherever y'all gotta go. Okay? You should be pulling up to your own shit. You shouldn't be riding on the baddie bus with them. Okay? And then the thing about what I didn't like about Krishan is she bringing up old stuff. You talking about this girl posting it of you covering up Blueface tattoo on your neck. Wasn't that like a year or two ago? Because I'm kind of confused. I'm not sure. Y'all could drop it in the comment box when that was. Wasn't that like a while ago? So why... I don't get it. Why are you bringing that back up? It's just like you're trying to bring something up to snap on her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like that. Whatever issues y'all got right now, I don't know. She said she liked it, something, which DJ Sky, if you did like something, that's dead wrong, because that's supposed to be your friend. You shouldn't even be liking nothing that got nothing going on with Blueface, nothing that got nothing going on with the baby, or nothing that got nothing going on with her sister. You shouldn't be liking none of that shit. So I understand why, you know, Krishan would be feeling some type of way if that is the case. But the thing about Krishan is, you know that DJ Sky is a weak link. You sit over here talking about, oh, step right here, step right here. Like, you sound stupid. You already know that you gonna demolish her. Why would you do that to your friend? That you, again, you brought on the show, again, and you doing the same thing. You did that shit to your sister. Now you doing that shit to DJ Sky. I don't get it. It's weird as hell. And then you got your friend that looks like a baby Grinch, Marsh. You got your friend up here, keep fighting Tasiki. She keep getting her ass beat. You need to tell your friend, or try to keep your friend away from your sister. Like, why you keep putting your friends in these predicaments? Krishan, you're not a good friend. You're just not a good friend. To me, in my opinion, she's not a good friend. She keep putting her friends in difficult predicaments, because that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We're going to see on the next episode, because I'm going to come back up here and do episode 5 of what is going on with Marsh. But come on, Krishan, you need to protect your friend a little bit better than that, because she clearly don't got it. She clearly don't got it. You keep letting this girl get beat up. And then I see that Tasiki is all being nice and shit up on the stage with her at rehearsals, but then again come back, double back in the next episode, or maybe that wasn't the next episode, y'all. I be gone for real. I don't even know what episode. All I know is she came back and was, I don't know if that's the next episode preview that they showed me, whatever. All I know is she came back and she was acting, yep, that was the next episode. She came back, she was acting funny. Marsh trying to see what's wrong with her. She all, woo, 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 woo. Them Malone sisters are too much for me. I'm going to tell you that now. They too much. They too much. I just think that it's giving fake. I just really think it's giving fake. I'm not going to lie. All of this shit is staged. The more that I watch this shit and really actually pay attention, all of this shit is staged. They paying Krishan to flip on her friends like that. And at the end of the day, this is real beef starting. Because why is you starting up with DJ Sky and then you going to throw a cup in her face? Why? Why is you throwing a cup in her face? I don't get it. I just can't rock with you hoes. Y'all fake. Especially Dolly. Dolly, you need to go home. And then Lex with the crocodile tears. We're going to come back to Lex or whatever. But previously, Lex is going to sit down with Scotty, Biggie, and Tommy and try to work it out with Scotty? Lex, I thought you couldn't stand Scotty. Now all of a sudden that Lex Lex, Dolly, and Summer ain't friends no more. You see Dolly trying to cop deuces, and now Lex trying to cop deuces. And in the last reaction that I did, I told y'all, then it's gonna be some different girls this season. Now that Summer not the root of it, then it's gonna be some different girls. Then it's gonna be some different girls now that Summer's down there. They're gonna try to be friends with everybody. They need to go home. Y'all came as the three mean bad girls, whatever y'all wanted to call yourself. The big three, the mean girls, whatever y'all wanted to call each other. Y'all should have stayed that way. I don't think it's cool at all. And then Summer all walking or whatever with Smiley, and Smiley is so annoying to me. But I'm not gonna lie, that wig ate down, Smiley. You did that with that wig. But that security vest on, I don't know what that was. If that was an outfit that you try to put on, don't do it again. It's stupid. You're not a security. Sit down. Several seats. Thank you. Because I don't like it. Anyway. So, Lex is trying to be friends with Scotty now. Why all of a sudden now you want to be friends with Scotty? And I liked it the way how Scotty called it out. She said you was only doing that because of Summer. And Lex, oh yeah, it's just because that bullshit excuse that she said. Oh, it's just because what it bullshit. Because I wasn't even listening to it. That's bullshit, Lex. That's bullshit. Continue to be a mean girl. Because what you're doing right now, copping these deuces and shit, Scotty's probably not even paying attention to your ass. To be honest, Scotty is just trying to be nice. Because she's a girl's girl and she's nice. Trust and believe me, Scotty ain't thinking about your ass, Lex. On to the next. Literally, on to the next. And then Summer with Persuasion. Persuasion doing her thing with her little chain on. These girls be so desperate for chains. It don't even make sense. She doing her little chain or whatever. Summer feel like she don't deserve that shit. I don't know what's going on with Summer. But at the end of the day, baby, your lip is big as hell. Chill out. Chill out. Your lip big. Chill. So I guess, she talk about Summer said her thing. Persuasion said her thing. Summer walked up on her. And I feel like Persuasion beat Summer up. That's what I feel like. I feel like Persuasion beat Summer up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, sometimes I feel like Summer be overdoing it, and then sometimes I don't. But for some reason, I'm actually liking Summer right now, because Summer is really actually clocking tea for real. She really is clocking tea. If you think about it, Summer clocking tea, period. She clocking tea. On to the next. Clocking it. But like, Persuasion did do that. Persuasion beat her up. But it's like, what the hell is Krishan doing while Persuasion arguing with Summer? Krishan over there holding on her neck or trying to whisper. Bitch, if you don't get out this girl face, didn't you just beat this girl up in the sink? You think Persuasion forgot about that shit? No. And then on top of that, she said she sat on your nigga face and you all up in her. I don't care what you got going on with him right now. You already beat this girl up for this dude already. And then now you in her face. Persuasion wasn't even paying that girl no attention. She was like, I don't know. To me, I don't know what Krishan got going on. She came there and thought that she was just the god. Don't nobody care about you like that, Krishan. You're outdated, okay? When you was on the show back then, you was doing your thing or whatever. But like now, people are fucking tired of you. You lucky that you even got onto this show, to be honest. Because people are tired of your ass. And then you coming up with some bullshit. And then people calling you boring. So you got to pick with the weakest link, DJ Sky, the girl that you brought in. Anyway, keep it moving, because Krishan blew me with that. Why is you all up on Persuasion and you already beat her up in the scene? Come on now. On to the next. That blew me. On to the next. Blew me. Blew me out the window. Not gonna lie. And then Lex on the bus crying. I thought she was my friend. Oh, girl, shut up. You just salty because you ate that girl out and now she's turning on your ass. You don't care about no real friends. Come on now, get out of here. And then Dolly, you talk about, oh, we locked in. Summer like, we ain't locked in. How is y'all locked in if you just literally swung at her on the bus? You literally ran up on her on the bus. If the bodyguards ain't coming between, you would have beat Summer up. What are you talking about, Dolly? Like, what are you saying? Like, these girls are out of it. Delusional. Out of it. Like, literally. But, like I said, y'all, these girls got issues. And also, I don't know. Like I said, this episode was giving a lot. I could say that. This episode was a lot, okay? Summer was clocking shit. I don't know what Krishan got going on. Tinkerbella, I don't know how I feel about Tinkerbella. It's just like, you stole Coquilla's song. That was Coquilla's song. You stole that. You did that. You and Diamond knew that. And y'all still remixed this girl's song. Just like she said, if y'all wanted to do a song, y'all could have asked for a feature. Facts. I fuck with Coquilla. Okay. And then Fauna, I'm not feeling Fauna. Fauna's not cute. I don't like her. Get her off the show. I don't like Fauna. And then you picking on Tavy for what? I don't know what's going on with them two. I don't know if Tavy's being weird to her off cameras or they editing it out. But from what I'm seeing, Tavy ain't doing shit. Fauna's being weird. Okay? So we're going to see on the next episode how those two play out. But like I said, Fauna is definitely getting weird because one minute you don't like Summer, you don't like this, but then you feel bad for Summer. Make up your mind. How do you feel bad for Summer? Some don't feel bad for Summer because Summer don't feel bad for herself. She on the show to get a bag. She don't give a fuck if she gotta fight 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, 6, 7, whatever. She don't care. She just trying to get on the show, clock that messy shit, and get her money. She don't give a fuck about y'all. She does not care about y'all. You understand what I'm saying? She don't care. So why you talk about you feel bad for a girl that don't feel bad for herself? She doing all of this shit for money. That's what y'all don't know. Summer got a brain. She know what's going on. Come on now. Get out of here. But anyway, y'all, this is the end of this video or whatever. I feel like I clocked enough as for the people who I did, get on. If I have not said anything about somebody that you wanted me to say, you can leave it in the comment box or whatever and tell me, who y'all want me to react on mostly. But I feel like I got everything pretty much covered so far. But yeah, we're going to clock the next episode 5. And I just feel like baddies need to stick to doing what baddies do. Y'all don't do rehearsals. It's not like y'all dancing. Y'all don't have backup. Like, what are y'all doing? All of y'all girls rap. Y'all know how to rap, and I'm pretty sure they knew how to perform. So it's like, what are we doing rehearsals for? It's giving copycat, and they need to be in their own lane. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another reaction on Baddies USA.